Big-boned singer Lizzo hit the headlines this week in the most bizarre Me Too scandal so far, when 3 of her dancers alleged they'd been sexually harassed, forced to work until they soiled themselves, and fat-shamed. The sexual harassment allegedly involved eating a banana in an Amsterdam nightclub in a way that definitely contravened the venue's hygiene regulations. Although, it's just good to hear that Lizzo is getting some vitamins and fibre. I thought the only club she'd be interested in was a club sandwich. Lizzo described the allegations as gut-wrenching. That must have been some spanner to wrench her guts. We've actually got a picture of it. For those listening on radio, here's a picture of the biggest spanner we could find. It's Gary Lineker. I don't want to have a go at Lizzo. She's got enough on her plate. In fact, I want to applaud her for fat-shaming. Although, I have to wonder, how fat were the bodies if she was the one shaming them? We need to bring back shame. We have an increasing obesity problem in the West, particularly since lockdown, when the government, in their infinite wisdom, decided to shut the gyms and lock us in our houses right next to the fridge. Nearly 2/3 of people in the UK are overweight, and 1/4 of them are obese. Our corpulence brings a heap of health problems and costs the NHS billions. But instead of encouraging people to be healthy, society is applauding obesity. Adverts which used to present unattainable perfection and rippling hard abs are now full of fat people, and social media is full of fat activists pushing a message of fat acceptance. That's got to be a tough job, by the way, being a fat activist, because if you get too active, you might stop being so fat. They tell us that we can be healthy at any size. It might make us feel better, but it's just not true, and it's harming people. You can't identify as healthy. People need to know that obesity is unhealthy, and we shouldn't sugarcoat the message, because then they'd eat that too. People make excuses saying, "Oh, I have an underactive thyroid." No, love, you've got an overactive fridge door. Left-wing people say that poverty causes obesity and it's hard to eat healthily on a budget. I disagree. A can of chickpeas is cheaper than chips, and no matter what you eat, it's not going to cost more to eat a bit less of it. While it's hard to dodge the adverts from companies like Ben & Jerry's pushing their sugary junk, and Gary Lineker using his status as a trusted sports star to flog unhealthy snacks to kids, we need to have some personal responsibility. That's why it's great to hear reports that Lizzo is fat-shaming her dancers, and hopefully they'll fat-shame her back, and then next year she can embark on the Healthy BMI tour. Please don't accuse me of fat phobia, by the way. I'm only scared of them if they're in front of me in the queue at a buffet. Anyway,